New Moon Megatherium, the giant that once watched the forest. Long before humans built cities or learned to fear the night, there lived a giant guardian of ancient forests. They called it Megatherium. It was not a fast hunter. It did not chase prey across open land. Instead, it moved slowly through prehistoric jungles, standing as tall as a small house when it rose on its powerful hind legs. Its long, curved claws were not meant for running or escaping. They were meant for pulling down trees, breaking bark, and reaching leaves hidden high above other animals. Scientists believe it was mostly a peaceful herbivore, feeding quietly in the darkness of the ancient world. But peace does not mean harmless. If threatened, this giant could crush predators with the strength of its massive arms. Imagine walking alone in an ancient forest. The ground shakes softly, leaves fall from tall trees. Then you hear slow breathing behind you. Not angry, just patient, waiting. Some legends say that when early humans first saw this creature, they thought it was a mountain that moved. Today, Megatherium is gone. But its fossils still remind us that Earth once walked with giants. Dunkleosteus, the armor of the ancient sea. Deep beneath the prehistoric ocean, where sunlight could never reach, lived a monster made of bone and steel. This was Dunkleosteus. Unlike modern fish with soft bodies, this creature wore a natural armor plate across its head and chest. Its body moved silently through the dark water like a living weapon. But the most terrifying part was its jaw. Instead of normal teeth, it had sharp, bone-like blades that worked like a crushing machine. Scientists believe its bite was one of the strongest among ancient ocean predators. When it opened its mouth, water and prey were pulled inside with deadly force. It did not need to chew. It simply crushed. Imagine swimming in the ancient sea millions of years ago. The water is quiet, too quiet. Then a shadow appears below you, slowly rising. No sound, no warning, only the opening of a monstrous jaw. Today, Dunkleosteus is gone, but in the fossil layers of Earth, its armor still whispers a story of a time when the ocean was ruled by something far more terrifying than any modern shark. Thylacosmolus, the marsupial hunter of the shadows. In the forgotten age of ancient Earth, there lived a predator that looked like it came from a nightmare. This was Thylacosmolus, a hunter unlike any modern cat. Its body was built for silence. It walked softly across ancient plains, hiding in tall grass and shadowed forests. But what made it truly terrifying were its two long, blade-like fangs. These teeth were not meant for chewing. They were designed like natural daggers, capable of delivering a fatal strike to the throat of its prey. Scientists believe Thylacosmolus was not a fast chaser. Instead, it was a patient hunter. It waited, watching. Then it attacked with sudden precision, using its powerful neck muscles to drive its fangs deep into its target. Some researchers say this creature might have carried its young in a pouch, like modern marsupials, hiding its future hunters inside darkness and safety. Imagine walking alone in prehistoric land. The wind stops, grass stops moving, and from somewhere behind you, you hear breathing, slow, patient, waiting for the perfect moment. Today, Thylacosmolus is gone, but its fossilized fangs remain as a reminder that nature once created a hunter designed not for speed, but for fear. Titanoboa, the giant serpent of the lost swamps. In a world long before humans stood on Earth, there was a swamp where nightmares could breathe. Deep inside those ancient wetlands lived Titanoboa, the largest snake ever discovered. This monster was not like modern snakes. It was massive, heavy, and powerful enough to dominate its prehistoric environment. Scientists believe it could grow longer than a school bus and weigh more than a small car. Its body moved slowly through warm tropical waters, coiling around trees or sliding silently beneath murky swamp surfaces. Titanoboa was a cold-blooded hunter. It waited. When an animal came to drink near the water, the giant body would strike with crushing force, wrapping around prey until breathing stopped. Fossils of this creature were discovered in what is now Colombia, proving that Earth once had a much hotter climate that allowed such enormous reptiles to survive. Imagine standing near a prehistoric river. The air is heavy and warm. Water moves slowly. Then something shifts beneath the surface. A ripple spreads. Not from wind, not from rain, but from a giant body rising quietly from the dark water. Today, Titanoboa is gone. But the ancient swamp still remembers the king that once ruled its shadows. Arctidus, the giant shadow bear of the Ice Age. In the cold world of the Ice Age, survival belonged to the strongest. Among the frozen plains of what is now North America walked one of the most intimidating predators ever known, Arctidus. People call it the short-faced bear, but bear does not fully describe it. This creature was enormous. When it stood on its hind legs, it could tower over a human like a living mountain of muscle and fur. Unlike modern bears that sometimes forage peacefully, Arctidus was built for hunting. It was fast for its size, able to chase prey across long distances. Scientists believe it had long legs compared to other bears, giving it the ability to move like a giant hunter in open ice fields. Its face looked strangely short, giving it a terrifying forward-facing gaze, as if it was always watching something to attack. Prey animals feared the sound of heavy footsteps behind the snowstorm wind. Because once Arctidus started chasing, running might not help. Some researchers believe this bear was one of the dominant predators of its time, standing at the top of the ancient food chain. Imagine walking alone across frozen land, snow falling quietly, no other animals around. Then you hear breathing, slow, heavy, closer. Today, Arctidus is gone, but in the silent white deserts of the past, its shadow still walks. Androsarchus, the giant hunter with the unknown face. Millions of years ago, long before modern animals ruled the land, there lived a predator that scientists still find mysterious. This was Androsarchus. Only one skull of this creature was ever discovered, found in what is now Mongolia. Because of that, scientists can only guess what its body truly looked like. But one thing is certain, it was enormous. Researchers believe Androsarchus may have been one of the largest land predators that ever existed. Its teeth were strong and sharp, designed for tearing flesh. Its jaw structure suggests it was built for hunting and crushing prey. Some imagine it moving silently across ancient plains, searching for weaker animals. Others think it might have been an opportunistic hunter, attacking when the moment was right. Because of the limited fossil evidence, this creature feels almost like a ghost from prehistoric history. Imagine standing on an empty ancient field, wind moving slowly through dry grass. Then somewhere far away, you hear a low growl. Not loud, not aggressive, just patient, watching. Today, Androsarchus is gone, but its mystery remains, buried inside Earth's forgotten past. Liviaton melvillei, the ancient monster of the deep. Far beneath the ancient ocean surface, where sunlight died before reaching the bottom, lived one of the most terrifying sea hunters ever discovered. This was Liviaton melvillei, a giant prehistoric whale predator. Unlike peaceful whales today, this creature was built to hunt. Its head was massive, filled with enormous teeth that could grow as long as a human hand. Scientists believe these teeth were used to attack other large marine animals, especially ancient whales. Liviaton melvillei was not a fast swimmer like smaller ocean creatures. Instead, it relied on raw power. It waited in the dark blue silence of prehistoric seas, using its size and strength to overpower prey. Some researchers believe it hunted like modern killer whales, striking large animals and crushing resistance with its terrifying jaws. Imagine diving into the ancient ocean. The water is deep. The pressure is heavy. Then shadows move below you. Something larger than fear itself is rising slowly. A mouth opens, and inside, rows of giant teeth wait in darkness. Today, Liviaton melvillei is gone, but somewhere in Earth's buried ocean history, the legend of the monster whale still swims. Haast's eagle, the sky king that hunted giants. High above the ancient lands of New Zealand once flew the deadliest bird predator known to science. This was Haast's eagle, a giant eagle that ruled the skies. Unlike modern eagles that hunt small animals, this creature was built for power. Its wings were massive, its body heavy with muscle, and its talons were extremely strong, capable of striking prey with crushing force. Scientists believe Haast's eagle hunted large flightless birds that once lived in the region. Some prey may have been heavier than a human. This eagle did not hunt gently. It descended from the sky like a living weapon. Speed, weight, and sharp talons combined into one deadly attack. Imagine standing in an ancient forest valley. Wind moves through tall trees. Then shadows appear overhead. A sound like thunder follows. And something huge is falling from the sky. Silent. Fast. Unstoppable. Today, Haast's eagle is gone. But legends say that in the mountains of ancient land, the king of the sky once watched everything below.